morning from the Rio All Suites Hotel and Casino here in the heart of the Nevada desert. It's finals day of the Predator World 10 Ball Championships. We started with 128 players. We are down to just 16. And by the end of today, we will know who will be crowned the 2022 champion and pick up a check for $60,000. It's 10 ball, alternate break, race to 10 and call shot. And calling the shots with me in the booth, it's the birthday boy, Tony Robles.
Thanks, buddy. How are you today?
I'm doing good.
Yeah, thank you for that.
I'm looking forward to this. Just 16 left, Tony.
Just 16 left, and I did a quick interview with most of the players, and they all have that winner's attitude. They're determined to win. But only one man will be left standing at the end of today, and will be crowned the 2022 Predator World 10 Ball Champion.
Yeah, and our players, well, this is your last standing American, Chris REINHOLD, 25-year-old from Texas, playing Naoki Oi, the samurai man. And it's Naoki Oi at the table.
I think he's going to go for the bank here. You got to go for the bank because you have automatic position for the two. Even if you miss it, you're keeping the ball separated. Look, he might have straightened that. No, he did not. He did not create a straight combo there. So,
yeah, no early tens, of course, in this one. It's 3 foul as well, and 10 ball doesn't count on the break. There is a 30-second shot clock, 1 extension per rack per player, and you get 60 seconds after the break and 60 seconds after a push out. So you have the rules, you have the players, we have the race. All we need now, Tony, is some great pool action.
And I think we're going to get plenty of that today.
Welcome to all our viewers across, well, lots of platforms now. We're on YouTube, we're on billiards.tv, and all throughout today we're going to be live on Facebook. It's all absolutely free, top-class pool for zilch, nada, zero,
Absolutely
peseto.
spectacular. That's so great. It's great to see all these great players, especially in the championship of this magnitude, get that type of exposure. So. So let's see if he decides to pocket this and play it safe on the 2. Nope, he decided to play it safe on the 1. And I actually like that shot because I always feel that whenever you put a ball near a cluster, it not only forces the player to hit the ball, but kind of forces him to break the cluster a bit too sometimes.
Yeah. Is he going to play this slow and hopefully get some cover behind the 2, Tony? Push
That's
it behind
correct.
The 2?
That's correct. He's trying to hit the right side of the 1.
Oh, he's hit it hard.
Oh, no, he definitely had something else in mind because
yeah.
I'm pretty sure that if I'm trying to play safe behind the 2, I'm going to hit that soft.
But he had a hook in mind.
Yeah. Well, you know, that's what I was, someone was asking me earlier, who do you think is going to win today? I said, look, everyone to this point has played spectacular, but sometimes you need a couple of extra rolls. Not just play well, but you need some rolls at the right time in order to win a championship.
Totally agree. I mean, luck plays less part in 10 ball than it does in some other games, of course, because it's call shot, but there's still that little bit of roll, as you say, here and there that can affect the outcome of a game. So, first real chance here for the American. 2-time Mosconi player, same as yourself, Tony.
Yeah, a lot of fun. I have great memories playing in the Mosconi Cup twice, and it's true what they say. The pressure that you feel there is unlike any you've ever felt before in your career, because you're not only playing for yourself, you're playing for your teammates as well as your country.
Yeah, Chris REINHOLD has been playing well all week. And he's a great guy as well. He's always around the venue, playing lots of different people.
Yeah, it's going to go
teaching.
Between the 6 and the 4 here, I think. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Mark.
No. Carry on.
Yeah, so you said he's doing a lot of teaching?
Yeah, you often see him at the Predator booth or on the Salotto table just to our left, you know, playing against the league players and having his picture taken.
That's great. I love it.
Oh, why
Ooh,
so
that was
hard?
certainly unexpected.
Why didn't he just draw to the rail and play
Shoot
it
the
into the
5 in the
top
top
left?
left. Yeah, that's what I thought he was going to do.
Why hit it that hard? So, a chance then for Nukioi. He's quite a character. Always good for an interview.
I interviewed him before this match, and he told me that he's been training a lot in Japan. He works very hard on his game.
So a bit of a tense opening rack, as you'd expect. They're playing for some big stuff here, Tony. Is he in good shape?
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, if he has too much angle, he can hit the bottom rail and come back up for the 8. Otherwise, he can just draw it back. So I think it looks like he's going to cue it up. So he's definitely going to come off the bottom rail.
Nukioi, 39 years old. And last night, we saw another 2 greats of the game battling it out. Darren Appleton and Mika Immonen.
He got a little funny here. I thought he was going to go 1 rail towards the 8, so that way, worst case scenario, he ends up straight, but he ended up under hitting it, going the 2 rail route, so he's going to have to work a bit for the 9. Unless it goes past the 10. How could he hit that, Mark?
Played it beautifully, hasn't he? Now just has to drop this in, maybe drag it in, Tony. Would you like just coming off the rail a little bit?
Yeah, you definitely want to come off the rail here, but that way you can hit it with a little bit of speed. You don't want to, hit it with a super slow roll.
Yeah.
Come off the rail just a bit.
Yeah, sometimes you can decelerate on them, can't you, if you're trying to hit them too slowly. So Nukioi taking the first rack. So there are 7 other games going on. In addition to this, we have Lee Van Corteza playing against defending champion Eklan Kachi, Daniel Maciol, who's having a great couple of weeks here. He's playing Edgy Geronimo. Wojtek Chevchik is playing Denis Grabe. Oh, that's a Northern Europe battle there. And another birthday boy today, the Butcher, Jesko Fortunski, will be playing Sanjin Pelevanovic. And Jason Shaw, what a game this is. Jason Shaw versus Francisco Sanchez Ruiz. So there's no scores to bring you at the moment, but we will keep you up to date throughout this match.
A lot of barn burners today. A lot of great matches.
I've never heard that expression. So Chris Reinhold then to break off second rack, trailing 1-0. Have a look at this break for us, Tony.
He hit the cue ball slightly off center. Did he get him up? He made a ball.
He's made the 10, so that will respot. In comes John Lehman, head referee and tournament director. I wonder if he places it how he does in the. Look, he's placing it as they do in the shootout in the US Pro Billiard Series. I guess that's a good habit to get, Tony.
Mm-hmm. Well, I've had people ask me in the past, hey, how many balls are you trying to make? 3 or 4 when you make, when you're breaking the balls? And I said, look, at this level, I just want to make 1 ball. I want to stay in control of the table. So if I make more than 1, that's a bonus. I consider that a bonus. I just want to stay in control of the table. And that's what these guys
you'd rather make 1 ball and have a shot on the 1 rather than make 5 balls and have no shot on the 1.
That's right.
Nice combo there in the side, Tony. So run your professional eye over this table. How's it laying?
9 ball. Yes, sir.
Another combo by the looks of it, or does it doesn't pass the 9, does it? Surely.
Oh, I think he's going to shoot the combo and just control the 4 ball and shoot in the same pocket. Doesn't have to hit it that hard. If he hits a 9 too thin, if he has a thin hit, then he would have to play the 4 in the opposite. But I don't think I think he's good here. So, well, he did have a thin, right?
Played it lovely, didn't he? Well controlled. Unscrews the...
And hit it with confidence, too.
Looks like a 6-inch extension that he had on that cue then, Tony.
Haven't seen it, yeah. Over here, you want to go 2 rails and go right towards that 6 ball. Don't want to end up with too much of an angle, so that because you don't want to have to end up going up and down the table for the 7.
Drawing, nicely played. This is a good angle on this, Tony. He's looking in good shape, isn't he?
Very nice touch with outside English. Here he's either going to hit it soft or go 2 rails past the 10. But he needs to make the decision before he takes a shot, because he has like that. He has that in-betweener.
He just got up then, look, you see. Maybe he was thinking of playing the other shot. Got up, and he did the right thing there, Tony. Get up and start the shot again. I'm sure you teach that in your clinics, which we'll talk about a little bit later.
Don't be surprised if he goes 3 rails, you know. It's just, but I wouldn't, but, you know, that's probably the best bet right there.
Yeah, very important to make up your mind which shot you're actually going to play and then stick to that 100% focus. So this 8 and 10 ball will level things up, and then we will go for a very, very short break. So join us for rack 3 very shortly. Welcome back to the Rio All Suites Hotel and Casino. It's finals day here. CSI present the Predator World 10 Ball Championships. 128 we started with, 16 now remain. By about 10 p.m. tonight, Vegas time, we will crown the champion. Mercury breaking off.
And that 5 ball went 4 rails. He made 3 balls on the break there. And I think the one might go past it too. If it does, I think he's going to go for it, because he normally feels comfortable with this shot. It would make sense to go for this, because it's not like you can't play position on the 2. Otherwise, if you decide to go safe, you would try to place a cue behind the 2, but I seriously doubt he's going to do that.
Oh, great shot. Nice up and down here.
Hit it like a dream.
Oh, is he over the 3? No, he's past that as well. So this is looking good. to take a 2-1 lead. Now, I know your lovely wife, Gail, will probably be watching with little Tony, Antonio.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I
Watching.
love you guys. I miss him a lot, and I'm looking forward to heading back home tomorrow and spending all of Sunday with them. So,
You're heading home tomorrow?
yeah.
Wow. Are you not here for the ladies' semi-finals and final?
No, unfortunately not.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I fly back home tomorrow, so you and George will be taking over.
Yeah, for those of you that may not know, we have the Alpha Las Vegas Women's US Pro Billiard Series Open going on at the same time as well, and we'll have some live action on this very table tomorrow for you. We'll let you know who and what time as soon as we know. What I do know is this afternoon at 4 p.m, Kelly Fisher, one of the women playing in this tournament here, will be in the booth with me. So I'm really looking forward to that. I'm a little bit nervous, Tony, to be honest.
Kelly's a sweetheart. You're going to love it. She's such a total sweetheart.
Yeah. So 9 and 10. Well, he just can't get his hand comfortable. It's just one of them, isn't it, Tony? Every now and
One
then.
of those in-betweeners.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the bridge.
You still can't get comfortable.
I think that's it. He's got it.
Yeah, it's good that he kept getting up and down. It's dangerous to adjust while you're down on the shot. While we're talking about technique and stuff like that, as Nokioi makes the 10 ball to take a 2-1 lead. Tony, you're about to embark on a new era in your life. I mean, you've come back playing, you're playing strong, but you're also going to do something else that you truly love, and that's your teaching. So tell us a little bit about what you're about to do.
I'm going to join forces with Predator to start a national clinic. I'm going to be traveling all over the country to do clinics in different states. So if anyone's interested in having me do a clinic in your home state, please feel free to send me a message on Facebook, and we'll do our best to make it happen. So I want to give Predator special thanks for joining forces with me to make this happen. Teaching is my passion. I absolutely love it. I enjoy it very much, and I'm looking forward to helping grow the game nationally and hopefully create some new champions, new future champions.
Well, you're called the Silent Assassin. I hope you're not going to be able. I hope you're not going to teach people to shoot guns with silencers on.
No,
Okay.
no, that's not going to happen.
Good man. Let's go then. Chris REINHOLD breaking off, hoping to level things up at 2-2.
Very nice controlled break there. Did he get rewarded for it?
Yes.
Yes and no.
I see a ball in the pocket.
Yes and no. He made a ball, but unfortunately doesn't have a clear shot on the one ball.
Yes, sir.
A cross bank, Tony.
I will go for the cross bank and, you know, making sure that you don't hit it with too much speed to the point where you leave the one ball in front of the pocket should you not make it. That's the speed you want to hit it with.
Yeah, that's
Somewhere.
perfect weight, isn't it? Played it perfectly. Could be behind the 7 here, though, Tony, or which way are you going?
If he can clear, I mean, yeah, that's not a bad shot behind the 7 because he can put the 1 right in front of the 6 and the cue ball potentially behind the 7. I like that because he has 2 potential blockers, but if he can freeze it to the left side of the 7, he virtually eliminates, you know, a one-rail kick for the 6. It's not easy to do. It's not impossible. Might have left him a little
Jump shot
there.
He's pretty good with a jump stick. I saw him at one of the booths yesterday. No, he's going to kick it.
So he's going to kick it. He doesn't feel comfortable, I guess.
What are you weighing up when you're thinking, right, shall I kick this or shall I?
Look at that kick.
Oh, nearly. It's where we
Wow.
called it as
Wow.
well, but it did just flick off the side of a ball,
Wow.
another ball.
What were you asking me about?
So what, you know, what makes you decide? I mean, that to me looked like a perfect time to jump. So why didn't he jump? What was maybe going through his mind?
I think sometimes it depends on how you feel you know, with your equipment, sometimes people don't feel comfortable. You know, you know how you have different techniques to jump the ball. You have the dart. That's a nice shot. You have the dart method and then the normal method. You know, some players don't feel comfortable using the dart method, but I think that he was, you know, within reasonable distance from the 7 where he could jump it. So maybe he just felt comfortable
Just didn't
kicking
fancy it.
Yeah.
Played the easiest of the shots, maybe.
Let's see if he goes for the corner or for the side. Don't want to end up on top of the 7, really.
He got a lot of English on that.
Yeah.
That's fine, though. That's okay. A little bit further than he would have liked, obviously.
See, now let's see if he's going to kill this ball and shoot the 5 in the left, or if he's going to go 1 rail and to the center of the table for the 5.
Yeah, he's going low.
Right, that's a good shot there. Let the stroke go.
Yeah, nice, huh? That was beautiful, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. So, you know, the reason why I thought maybe he might have gone the other way, Mark, is because had he left the cube on the right side of the table, it makes it that much easier to get to the 6th ball, because now he's trying to decide, should I go with inside English or should I force it 2 rails, or should I go, you know, towards the center of the table? That's a better shot right there, but the only problem with that one is there's always a potential to get straight. So hopefully he doesn't end up get straight. If he does,
He's got a slight angle.
Yeah,
To rail this with high left.
I think so, yeah.
He needs to cue this. This is one of those, when you execute this shot correctly, you know you're cueing well. This is one of those little testers, isn't it, to get the
100%.
The arm going nice and smooth.
Because you have to hit it perfectly in these tight pockets. And perfectly
Just
he
like
did.
that. Great shot, Naoki.
You can definitely tell he's been putting in the work, no doubt about it.
Naoki had that amazing shootout. You may remember from Arizona. 11-10. Sorry, 14-13 it was, wasn't it, over Jesus Asensio? And Jesus may have lost that particular shootout, but he certainly won the hearts and probably shot of the tournament with that double jump shot he played on this table.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome. And you can't count Chris out here in this match either. You know, there's a reason why he got this far in the tournament. He's also been working very hard in his game, and I think he's playing the best that I've seen him play. Got a little awkward here. I think he's going to have to go either 3 rails. I'd rather go 3 rails. I'd rather just go around, to be honest with you. Because some players like to just cinch it and play the 10 ball in the other pocket. I like to let my stroke go a bit.
Just like that.
How good he hit that one.
Perfect. Little tap on the table. Is he applauding himself? So in it goes then. So let's just go around the room very quickly. Some scores beginning to come in. The defending champion, Eklund Kachi, is in action against Lee Van Corteza, and Eklund took the opening rack 1-0. Daniel Maciol is even 1-1 with Edgy Geronimo. The Pole Wojtek Szewczyk is 1-0 up against the Estonian Denis Grabet. And Mirko Fortunski, another Pole, 2-0 ahead against the man from Bosnia and Herzegovina, Sanjin Pelevanovic. And Jason Shaw went 1-0 down to Francisco Sanchez Ruiz, but has taken the lead 2-1. Racking the balls. There's Naoki, just giving his cue a quick wipe. John Lehman sets those 10 balls up in a perfect triangle. And Naoki is going to make them spread all over the table like an exploding bag of M&Ms.
You couldn't say Skittles. It
Or
had to be
Skittles. Yeah, it had to be M&Ms.
I'm just joking.
Yeah.
I just found that so funny.
Well, you know.
That's why I love this guy. So entertaining. That's why I love doing commentary with him.
I've got to get 2-piece Q in there sometime, and I've got a little surprise for you. I've actually written a little rap today. I'm not going to perform it now, obviously, but I will go and record it in my room for you and the butcher, Mirko Fortunski.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to hearing it.
I'm going to get my bling out. I'm going to get my cap on. I'm going to get my hoodie on, and I'm going to go all street and ghetto on you.
You're gonna get on me, yo.
Yo, you're from New York. What are you going to do?
So let's see what Naoki decides to do here. Will he kick safe or will he push? He's thinking of just hitting the ball. So that means he's trying to put the kilo behind the 7, the 10, and the 4. Oh, he needed to get it past the 10, though.
Yeah.
I mean, past the 7.
And the 5. He's okay. He's got a shot at this. He'll play this, Tony, won't he? Top left.
I would play this. I would play this and play the 3 either in the side, but more than likely he'll end up with a 3 in the corner, the lower left-hand corner.
Oh, what a shot. Oh, dear, oh, dear. Just never got enough English on it.
Wow.
This is turning into a bit of it. It looked as if this was going to be really tight. And if Nukioi can run these balls, he's going to be going 4-1 up, Tony.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what do you think he was trying to do? Was he
I
trying
think he was
to
trying to draw on the side rail, wasn't he? Or was he trying to go round 3 rails?
I think he was trying to go around 3 rails to lead the cue ball by the center of the table and shoot the 3 in the side. But I think if he would have just come off 1 rail and go across, he would have had
That's
3 in the
exactly
corner.
what I thought he was playing. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought he was going to play. Maybe he played a tweenie.
Up. He ran into the 5, but I think fortunately he might be able to make it in the side.
Can't quite see from where we are.
If it doesn't go in the side, I don't think it goes in the corner. It's a little tough to tell from this angle here.
Doesn't pass past the 10, no?
I think he's shooting in the side.
Yep.
So he's going to go uptown and back downtown.
Yeah,
Play
there
the
it
7
is.
Oh, wait.
Oh,
He knows it. As soon as he hit it, he knew it.
oh,
We always know it because we know the speed by heart.
he's just come past it. As you know, he's gone for the jump cue. Well, I'm actually flying with Japan Airways in the 8th. I'm flying to Thailand via
Oh, wow. Congratulations. That's great.
Japan. And we're going airborne right now with Naoki Airways.
I love it. Well, let's see what he does here. But he's a very good jump shot artist, so he makes a lot of jump shots. So if he makes this, he's just going to go 2 rails and then either play in the corner or in the
Didn't waste
side.
any time there,
Yeah.
did he? No real pre-strokes. He just went for it.
No, it doesn't surprise me. Like I said, he told me, before the match that he's working very hard on his game in Japan, and it's definitely showing. Look how good he hit that one, Mark.
Yeah, this is going to be absolutely perfect again. Perfect
He's
angle.
supremely confident this match from what I've seen so far.
He's certainly come here ready, hasn't he?
Sure has.
Fierce competitor on the table. A bit of a joker off it. The joker from Japan, the Japanese joker. So if this goes in, we're going to go for a very short break, but we promise to come back as soon as we can. Very warm welcome back to the final day, the CSI Predator World 10-Ball Championships here from Las Vegas. With me in the commentary booth, the birthday boy from Miami, Tony Robles. Chris Reinhold beginning to get in a little bit of trouble here, Tony.
Yes, that scratch on the 2-ball last rack, you know, put him in the situation he's in now. So he needs to start, you know, putting some racks together. And this is an opportunity right here to
Look
come
at
within
that
2.
for a break. Absolutely perfect, Tony. Walk us through this one.
Well, he's going to shoot the 2-3 combo. Use the 4 on the side. The 4 is in prime position to come down for the 5-ball, whether it's the left or the right-hand corner pocket. And the fact that he has he have such a great angle on the 4 came a little short there.
3-ball.
Came a little short there. You can tell as soon as he hit it.
Yeah.
I think that, you know, just the 5 to the 7 is going to be the key here, but he has to really focus on making this combination and play position for the 4 just in case the 2 happens to go in with the 3.
Played
Very
that
nicely
very well,
done.
didn't he? Beautiful shot.
I like just, you know, having a natural angle on the 4 and just coming down for the 5 in the low left-hand pocket.
Oh, he's going left-handed here. I've never seen him shoot left-handed, to be honest. And it looked a little bit messy.
Yeah.
But he made it. He had
I
a
think he had
floppy
funny,
bridge.
Funny bridge. I think he's
Yeah.
going to draw this one. He might not have a choice. You can just tap it. Just tap it.
Just like that.
Because you're hitting the ball so thin, the cue ball's going to retain most of its speed, so it's not necessary to hit it hard, right? I think over here he's going to have to draw. And what I love about drawing this with low left-hand spin is once you come off that rail, that spin takes you right towards that 7-ball.
Oh, he needs a bump
Ooh.
here. He's got the wrong one. The jump cue will definitely come out here, I think.
Wow.
He's going to have to jump this, surely.
7.
He's calling it. He's good 2 railing it then, Tony, is he? In the side off the 9.
Yeah, he knows the pocket becomes
going
bigger
1.
if he happens to hit it too thick and maybe bump it off the 9-ball.
Oh, what a mistake. And that's all because he got straight. Wow. All because he got straight on that 5-ball.
See, on the Oki's probably going to go 2 rails and play the 8 in the side. And then play the 9 and the 10 in the same pocket, depending on how he gets on the 8-ball. If not, he can always play the 9 in the side and then the 10 in the corner.
I thought he could have played that 5-ball thicker and drew across the face of it.
Yeah, but what I didn't understand there, Mark, is when I said play the 8 in the side, he had a natural angle to go 2 rails, play the 8 in the other side. So now he has to do a little unnecessary heavy lifting here, as we like to say.
All right, we'll just slide past.
So he come off the 10 and then just play the 9 to side. Yep.
Yeah.
Or even the corner.
Yeah, this is a corner ball, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So this to go 5-1 ahead. Well, who would have foreseen that when it was 1-1? Both players looked in perfect stroke. In it goes, and 5-1 it is. So he's halfway to the magic 10 here. The last 16 of the 2022 World Predator 10-Ball Championships. A couple of other scores. Darren Appleton has taken a 2-1 lead over Robbie Capito. Robbie Capito having a great championships. Carlo Biardo almost went out last night. He was heel-heel with Michael Schneider.
Oh, wow.
And Carlo came out the winner there, obviously. And he's 3-0 up against Christopher Tevez, another great player from Argentina.
Argentina. Never heard of him, but supposedly he's having an incredible event.
He's an amazing player. I watched him last night.
He beat David Al-Qaeda tonight.
Yeah, he did, yeah, last night. 2-2 Jason Shaw with Francisco Sanchez-Ruiz, another Spaniard. Mieszko Fortunski is 3-2 up against Sanjin Perlivanovic. Wojtek Shevchek has taken a 2-1 lead over Denis Grabet. Daniel Masaol is 2-3 down to Edgy Geronimo, and Levan Corteza is 2-1 up on last year's champion. Breaking the balls then, rack number 7, Nurkioi leading 5-1.
Well, King dry. And see, this is what I meant by the last rack when Chris had an opportunity. Had he run the table, it would be 4-2, and now he has another opportunity to come within 4-3 since he came dry on the break, right? So it's far from over, you know, but you still you have to, you know, at some point just forget about everything that's happened to this point and just stay focused on the present.
Take it rack by rack,
That's
play
it.
the right shots.
Rack by rack, ball by ball.
And every ball is important as the next, no matter how easy it might seem. We see so many shots missed, Tony.
That's
because
right.
they just took it a bit quick or took it for granted.
See, now I would want to get not straight, but almost straight on the 4 ball so that I can play the 5 in the side. Just a slight angle to get the cue ball off the rail for the 5 ball.
That's nice. Just has to get the right side of this. Needs to stay low of this 5 ball.
Well, he needs to decide if he wants to end up straight and then just roll it for the 6 in the corner, or end up with an angle so he can, you know, hit the 5 with follow and play the 6 in the side.
Yeah, just doesn't
It's
want to
more of a
overdraw it.
preference.
That's fine.
So if he has an angle here, he's probably going to play the 6 in the side, which is a great shot. I think it's a lot easier to play position in the side than it is in the corner. Because if you overhit it or underhit it, or if you get straight, you're still in good position to end up getting on the 7 for the 8. But he wants to leave enough angle in the 6 if he decides to play in the side to come down for the 7 in the same side pocket.
Yeah, if he gets straight, he can just stop the cue ball where the 6 is, Tony.
So he went corner pocket. Nothing wrong with that. Now he has to focus on just making the ball. Let the cue ball do what it has to do. Let the object ball do what it has to do, right? Focus on your technique.
Is he coming between the 9 and the 7 here?
Yes.
Oh, played it beautifully, didn't he?
Now, it looks like he might be able to, I can't tell if he can hit it full enough to draw it straight across. Yes, he can. See, if he had a little more angle than that, he wouldn't have been able to do that. He would have had to go up and down.
But he's certainly not poking. He's definitely stroking.
Yep, he sure is. So I'm wondering if he's going to go 1 rail and play the 10 ball in the left hand or the right hand pocket. Okay, he had enough rail to do. That's great. So this is a key moment right here. If he makes this, he's within 3.
And has the break, of course.
That's correct.
Could be within 2 after this. And we're going to go for a quick break. And then we will be back with Chris Reinhold. Break in. over $250,000 is going to be paid out, 266,000 to be precise, to the last 64 players here. And we're already down to 16, so some have already got their checks and they're out the Rio. We're still here. Chris Reinhold breaking. Let's have a look at this break, Tony.
Yeah, he needs to take advantage of this. This is a massive break here.
Oh, that was nice control. A little bit too high on the cue. He's got kicked.
Ooh.
Oof.
Almost got kicked in.
It's dry.
You ever seen Naoki shoot these shots with follow? Even with draw, elevating the cue, he's so good with these shots.
Do you like drawing here, Tony?
I actually like following because if you hit the top rail with no spin or even just a touch of left, you end up going right in between the 5 and the 8 for the 2 in the corner.
And that's what he's coming round to look at.
Attention, please.
Lee Van Cortese now 3-1 up against Eklund Kachi. Jason Shaw has extended his lead. He's, well, not extended, he's gone into the lead, 3-2. Carlo Biardo, 4-0 ahead.
See, that's the shot I told you that he hit so well.
Oh, and he checked it up with just a little bit of left hand as well.
Yeah, he went right in between both balls. I think he was hoping to get maybe a little straighter, but I think he might be able to roll it just enough to see the 3. Because I don't think the 3 might go past the 7. So I think he wants to hit this really soft if that's the case. Little bit of inside spin. Ooh.
Wow. I know
Ooh,
where,
yeah,
I know exactly where Chris Reinhold's going. Oh, can he get there? He can get it, can't he?
Oh, yeah, no,
Yeah.
he can make this. He can make this for sure. He might even be able to hit it low with left spin to go 2 rails. He can go 1 rail, that's better. Is that what he doesn't? Oh,
There
wow,
you go.
he fancied this tape.
I thought, yeah.
Wow.
As soon as I saw it land there, I thought, I
Yeah.
know where Chris Reinhold's going to be after this shot.
Wow, I'm surprised he didn't take the shot because I think he had the angle to play position there. But listen, when you can handcuff someone like that, and there's this rule that I follow sometimes where when you're down or you're up, whatever, if you have a shot where you can make 10 out of 10 as opposed to the shot 10 out of 10, you got to play the percentages.
Well, and it's paid off. I think that was the smart shot there by Nokia.
No, it was because maybe he had more angle on the 3 ball than I thought. Maybe he couldn't hit the left side of the ball.
Not only did he handcuff him, he led him straight to jail, Tony.
He threw away the key.
Yeah, absolutely.
Put him in jail with no bail and threw away the key. He didn't sell the farm for a pack of beans.
Yes. You know how much I love my little sayings. I love it when you come out with them.
I'm wondering if he's going to try to get almost straight on the 6 to end up with just enough angle to draw with low right to come between the rail and the 8 ball to come for the 7. Because the other option that he has here, and maybe he can move the 6.
Oh, he's got no extension here. He's got to hurry.
Yeah. The other option that he has here is leave the cue ball by the rail near the 8, so he can go 3 rails between the 8 and the 9, or underneath the 9, and play the 7 that way. He's going to need to shoot pretty quickly.
Hey, the shot clock going again. He's cutting things very fine here.
So here he has to hit it with the right amount of spin to go right in between that 8 and the 9, but he doesn't want to hit too high on the rail. He's going to want to come close to that 8 ball. I would try to get as close to that 8 ball as possible so that way he makes sure he gets past the 10 ball.
Perfect.
Just like that.
Perfect. Wow, nice control there. Judged to perfection. Speaking of perfection, Clancachi 3-1 down against Lee Van Corteza. Fierce competitor, Lee Van.
Oh, he sure is.
Beautifully played once again.
I can't tell if he has an angle here or not. I mean, will
I
he
think
stun
he's-
follow it?
Yeah, I think he's playing
Yep,
with
stun
side.
followed it. Yep.
Yeah, beautiful. Forced an angle. You can sometimes create that angle that isn't there, can't you, Tony?
Yeah, if you cheat the pocket, if you have enough room to cheat the pocket, then yes.
So this 10 ball then, 6-2 lead. Things getting a little bit dangerous for the man from Texas, Chris REINHOLD. Now, here we have over 5,000 league players, Tony, playing in the BCA World Championships and the USA Pool League National Championships. We've also got carom going on. We've got tables in the other rooms as well. I want you to just tell me, let's talk about the state that pool's in at the moment. I mean, I haven't been around the game forever. I'm quite new to it. How do you see it now as opposed to how it was back in the day?
To be honest with you, I think that it's actually better. You know, I went to New York recently and found out that more people joined the league at Amsterdam Billiards than ever before, and more people taking lessons than ever before. I had people constantly contacting me, thinking that I'm still in New York, and I spoke to Ozzy Reynolds and Amy, and they told me that the BCA Pool League is doing better than it's ever done. So
Yeah.
they're building the numbers, and this is the most people that I've seen here in Vegas in years. You know, and it's actually, from what I heard, over anywhere from 6,000 to 6,500 people here. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's
amazing.
actually the biggest gathering of CueSports people under one roof ever. It really is a feast on the felt.
It
Back
sure
to
is.
this 9 by 4.5.
Goes that controlled
Cue
break.
it.
Did he make
Oh,
any?
where's the cue
Ooh.
ball?
He got kicked in. Does he have a shot on the 2? I'm not sure about that.
Wow. Here we go again with that little twist, that little roller coaster dip that changes the whole, and it could change
See, but you know what
the
I would do
direction of
here?
this.
I would shoot the 1 towards the 10. There you go. The 10 and the 2 to break it up and send the cue ball underneath the 9. That way, if he gets ball in hand, he actually has a chance to run out.
Underneath the 6, yeah.
See, that's a move right there. But
Oh, that's
he
just
didn't hit it good.
careless. What a chance he had there to really get him in jail. And he's put him in open prison.
Yes, sir.
I wonder if he's going to try to come off the reel and hit it really thin and try to leave the cue ball behind, in front, or behind the 8 and the 9. He did, but he hit it too full. So this is a good opportunity for Chris to come again within 3 games with him breaking necks.
Yeah, never assume anything.
Ooh, that 2 ball looked like it was about to drop.
He wouldn't have been too pleased if it had.
No.
So can Chris run this rack, break, make a ball, run another one to make it really interesting? He seems to be cueing okay when he's in, you know. He looks quite confident. He's got a nice rhythm and speed around the table. He's looking relaxed. He's got a nice pair of shoes on as well. I'm going to ask him where he bought them from, Tony.
Well, he's going to have to spin this in order to have any type of decent angle on the 6, but the ball just slid a little bit there.
Yeah.
Now he might have to cue over the 8 or the 9.
Key shot coming up.
Yeah, he wants to make sure that his fundamentals are intact for this one.
And they weren't. And if there's any criticism, not that it's a criticism. He's just falling down on that crucial ball here and there. That explains the difference. Well,
he's either going to bank this or play it safe. Also, a very good banker here in the game.
just like that.
Yep.
Terrific shot. Now, can he draw off this, Tony?
He can draw, but if he can hit it full enough to where he can hit the bottom of the 9, he could just slow roll it and play the 9 in the lower, the top left-hand corner pocket. I think he tried to sun follow it.
He was concentrating on the cue ball then and just forgot to pot the ball. Well, another chance for Chris REINHOLD. So he's Nuki Oit beginning to show a few signs of nerves. No, he says.
I disagree with you, Mark.
Hey, you sounded like Rocky Balboa.
Very nice shot by Chris.
Played that with confidence. That was a great shot. I like that. So this to take Chris to within 3. And he'll be breaking to go within 2. In it goes. So the man from Texas isn't going anywhere. And we just saw a sign there. Both players, Tony, are still on edge a little bit, and you would be, wouldn't you, playing for? I mean, we're just speaking about how the state of pool is now, and you spoke about growing leagues. Ozzy and Amy saying that CSI leagues, the BCA, the USA Pool League, are going strong, and they're even expanding in other countries now. You know, so it is becoming global. You know, it's great, isn't it? And the prize money on offer here, $266,000, over $250,000. Now, if I told you that 2 years ago, maybe even a year ago, when we started the USA Pool, US Pro Billiard Series, it was $12,000 first prize. At this event, it was $30,000. So
amazing.
It's amazing, as you say.
No, this and it's only going to grow. I mean, this championship is definitely going to grow. This tour, no doubt about it. But in the next 3 years, you're going to see probably, I think, in my opinion, one of the greatest tours in U.S. history.
Yeah, it's homegrown, guys. This is an American tour.
Very nice square hit on the 1 ball.
Made a ball. And has a shot on the 1. That's all you can ask, as you say, Tony. And just talking about the future, I know we're going to be here for a good few years yet, and I was lucky to get invited to a viewing of the new renovations that are taking place. When I saw some mock-up rooms yesterday, and it's looking absolutely fantastic. They're spending millions, new food court areas, lots and lots going on to support this event, and this event is only going to grow. Back to Chris REINHOLD.
Yeah, very nice shot on the 1 ball, going 3 rails to get on the 2 ball. I figured that's what he was going to do with that shot. He came very close to the corner pocket, but he got the job done. Key here is going to be the 6 to the 8. I like leaving just enough angle on the 5 ball so that way you can draw it up to the center of the table so that we can play the 6 in the same pocket. That way you end up with just enough angle on the 6 to come across for the 8. Don't want to get too straight on it.
It's got a little angle, can force it off the side route.
Don't want to hit it with too much spin because you don't want to end up parallel to the 8. You want to end up underneath it.
Wants this to go a bit, that's okay.
That if he leaves the cue ball more, that's where it's at right now for the 9 ball. Even if he's dead straight, he's good.
Oh, beautiful. Never touch the sides.
Very nice.
Grab the extension.
Mm-hmm.
This 10 to go within 2. And we're going to be gone for 2. But we will be back. Rec number 11. Well, this is getting very, very interesting now. Chris REINHOLD has reduced the deficit to just 2. Nurkioi with a break, and who knows if he doesn't make a ball here and leaves Chris a shot on the 1 ball, could be within 1. Just read a message in the chat. Yeah, Chris is from California, guys, so you are right. He's actually now residing in Texas. But you're absolutely right. He is from Cali.
So this will be interesting here. See if he tries to play it safe and hit it thin and put him behind the 5, 7, 8, or will he go for the bank? Because he banks very well. Looks like he's aiming for the safety. Did he hit it with enough speed?
Oh, has he got
Did he
there?
get there?
He
Did he
hasn't. Has he?
Oh,
He has.
He
Absolutely perfect. Well, somebody else who's perfect, Carlo Biardo, he's taken a 5-0 lead over Christopher Tevez, the guy that's shocked a lot of people. Jason Shaw, 4-3 up now against Francisco Sanchez-Ruiz. And we'll bring you the other scores as they come in.
It's actually not a bad move there, considering where the 4 is, because the 9 is kind of like a blocker there and preventing him to, you know, from getting to the 5 ball.
Can I push there?
Well, what was that about?
I have no idea.
Did he say he called a push? Well, Chris didn't spend any time arguing about it. Just accept it, carry on.
So let's see what he decides to do here in regards to the 4 ball.
Well, he ended up having to take that pretty quickly. Didn't want to use his extension on the ball in hand, obviously. He might need it later on because this is a pretty tricky table, Tony.
It is. I mean, you know, all I really see here as far as getting position on the 5 is getting almost straight on the 4 and hitting it with extreme follow. Trying to go backwards unless he wants to hit the 4 dead solid and either stop it behind the 9 or draw it and place it closer to the 9. That way he sends the 4 2 rails closer to the left side of the table where the 5 and 6 are, and the 7 and the 8. So we're about to find out
I think
what's
he's
the
going
master
for this.
plan. Hey, maybe he wants to play the combination. Maybe he likes the 5-6 combination. He has a complete game. Look at this.
Oh, what a shot that
Oh,
was.
wow.
What a shot. I think he was trying to come this side of it. And he's got there.
He caught a roll with extra butter.
Now, I've just noticed something. Nukioi was experimenting with a carbon fibre shaft. He played a couple of tournaments with it, I remember. I think it was Arizona and maybe Wisconsin as well.
Oh.
And he's gone back to his wood shaft. Oh, look at that. The 5 ball's gone back to a 5-6 combo.
He overcut that.
Bangs
I don't
the
even
chalk.
know if he can hit a straight combo, or does he have to bank the 5 ball slightly off the rail in order to make the 6? Because remember, these are 4 1/4 inch pockets.
Yeah, and where does the 5 ball go afterwards?
So he stops right there by where the 6 is. Beautiful.
Nicely played.
See, now he ends up with the 7, 8 ball in the side pocket, go off the table a bit for the 9 in the side, and then have Mark White step into the arena and shoot the 10 ball for him.
I'd have brought my cue if I'd have known I'd had that opportunity.
There you go, the 9, he's sizing up the 9 in the side. Got a little, went a little past the 8 ball, so now he might have to play the 9 ball in the corner pocket unless he decides he wants to overhit it. I wouldn't want to overhit this because you can still end up on the wrong side of the 9 if you're trying to play it in the side. I prefer to play it in the upper right-hand corner pocket, just go underneath the 10 ball. Just like that.
How's he finished, Tony? Well, it's
And now he has to
okay.
draw it past the side pocket. The left-hand side pocket. Just want to make sure that he just hits it with enough draw so the cue ball has 0 shot of scratching in that side pocket. Wow, he overdrew it.
Oh, he's drawn it. Yeah, he caught the 9 ball a little bit too thick, Tony.
Yeah.
Altered the angle.
I think he hit it with the right speed. I think he just hit it too low. I think he hit it with too much draw.
Wow,
do
what
you
a
hit that
shot
one?
that is.
And now we have a ball game.
We certainly do. Now then, I'm not sure who, well, no one knows who our next match is going to be yet, Tony, but it will be at noon. We also have games at 2 and 4 today, slight change to the normal schedule. It is finals day here, and then we'll be back with the final 8 p.m. Las Vegas time tonight. And the crowd's beginning to build, tension beginning to build. My nerves are beginning to build. A bit later on, one of their bank balances will build.
Yeah. That's always a good thing, though. Building that is a good thing.
So Chris REINHOLD ready to break rack number 12. He trails now by just 1. The 8 ball, in it goes. 2 ball went as well, I think I saw.
Yeah, very nice break there by Chris.
Shot on the 1 as well, Tony. Guy there sat with his cooler, a league player, just nipped in here to watch a bit of pro pool, see if he can pick up a few tips. Talking of tips, one of our sponsors, Kamui, they make a great tip.
One of the best in the world.
What do you play with, Tony?
I play with the. Wow, that was close. That was close. That was close.
And he's got on the 3 as well.
I play with a Predator Victory tip. I love that tip. I think it hits really well and pretty much gives me the action I'm looking for. I think Chris is kind of shaking his head here a bit because he got a little straight on the 3 than what he wanted, so he's going to have to force a cue ball here a bit off the rail.
I was wondering if he might try and break the 9-10 up as well at the same time, just to brush him on. Yeah, I think that's what he tried, did he?
No, I don't
No?
think he had enough angle to really brush off it. I think, he didn't mean to run into it, but, he might have moved it enough to, maybe set up a decent combination, but, he can also always, play it safe and bank the 9-ball 3 rails and lead the cue ball, tuck it underneath the 10. Oh, wow, he missed the 4-ball.
Well, that will change things.
And, I think that the 9 might even go in the opposite side pocket as a bank. Both players bank really well. It wouldn't surprise me if they take the bank if he gets, just right. So, it's hard to tell from here if the 10-ball combo is on. But regardless, he needs to make the decision now before he shoots the 6, so he figures out which angle to get on the 7 to either play the bank in the side, play the safety on the 9-ball, go 3 rails, tuck the cube underneath the 10, or shoot the combo.
Yeah, or even another option, try and move it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's a little risky, because the reason why that's a little tricky is because if you start flirting with that side pocket and you hit the point on the way there,
you've got nothing.
You got nothing. Good thing about where he's at now is he could pretty much do whatever he wants. He has all 3 options available. And he decided to go with the safety. Wait, what did he say?
He called it in this bottom right-hand corner, just in case.
Oh, just in case it goes. Right,
Yeah.
the 3-railer, you mean?
Yeah. Oh, he hasn't got the hook, I think he's left this. He needs a bit of luck here. Oh, and he holds his hand up. Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah, so that's exactly what it's called. Sorry, not sorry.
Now, can he kick this in, Tony? Rail first, loads of left-hand English and spin it in. Would you risk that here?
I
What
mean,
safety has he got?
I've always felt that when the safety is as hard as a shot, go for the shot.
Yeah. He's going to kick it one rail.
And, it's not like he can't play position on the 10. What I like about this is I don't kick it too hard just in case I happen to hit the ball. On the thick side, there's always a chance the cue ball might stay close to the 9-ball.
He's missed it altogether.
Ooh.
Wow. Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that could change everything. But we said that before as well, of course. Who knows?
Who knows?
One thing's for sure, neither player is completely comfortable, and it makes for an exciting match. This is great stuff.
And remember, we are racing to 10 today.
In it goes. This increases his lead to 7-5. go with rack 13. Who's it going to be unlucky for? Kioi breaking off. How do you hit him, Tony?
Hit him great. He made 2 balls on the break. Question is, can he kick it or will he have to jump? Because I'm not sure he can see that 1 ball. I don't think he can. Not just going with the jump cue.
Great comeback on one of our outer tables. Reigning champion Eklund Kachi was 3-1 down. He's now leads Lee Van Corteza 5-3.
Wow. Want to cut the 1 ball bit here to go for the 2 ball?
Cue ball. It's okay.
Wow.
How did that work out?
Worked out pretty good.
He's even got the right angle to go between the 6 and the 5, Tony, hasn't
he? Yeah, he might either go between 6 and the 5 or between the 5 and the rail. It's like, it's absolutely perfect, like you said, Mark.
Yeah, went between the rail and the 5. Probably felt that was the better option.
But obviously, it depended on the angle he had on the 2 ball.
This could be a very quick rack indeed.
Do you know how tough it is to trick me on my birthday? Because I was born on April Fool's Day, and yet someone managed to do it this morning. I got a group text from our neighbors saying that they're going to sell their houses, 2 of our neighbors. And my wife and I got upset about it because we become so close with them and their kids. And, our son plays with their kids all the time. My son even asked one of them to marry him when he grows up. And then I wound up finding out that it was a joke, and I was relieved that it was a joke.
Well, maybe in future he'll be playing in this tournament, Tony, and getting
know.
married in Vegas. He might be one of the 300 weddings that take place here every day.
No, I think he was having a legitimate wedding.
Little Antonio.
Yeah. Well, he's kind of like shooting in fast mode here.
Yeah, I think he's just taking the ball by the horns now and going all out. Confidence. Don't think too much. Get on line, get down and make the ball, Tony. So it is 8-5 then. Now let's just take you around the room. Wojtek Shevchik is 5-3 up against Denis Grabet from Tallinn in Estonia. Misko Fortunski from Poland is 5-4 against Sanjin Pelovanovic from Bosnia-Herzegovina. Jason Shaw, the Glaswegian, now residing in Connecticut, is 5-3 up against Francisco Sanchez-Ruiz. Carlo Biardo, 6-2 ahead of Argentina's Christopher Tevez. Robbie Capito, 5-3 down now to Darren Appleton. And by the sounds of it, somebody's just won on one of the outer tables in the league championships that are going on there. The USA Pool League Championships. BCA, good to see. If you guys could see this, I'm going to try and do a little video for you later, walk around the venue and show you just how many people are here. It's just absolutely incredible.
It's amazing. It's truly amazing.
Chris needs to make this rack his. Won't want Nukioi going on the hill. He's made a ball. Has he got a shot on the 1? Nukioi having a quick look. There's an empty seat there. Look, there you can see the CSI chair covers. I wonder if that's one that I put on there, Tony. Or one of the other couple of guys that were helping.
Very nice shot on the 1 there. And as you said, he needs to win this rack in order to stay in the match and come within 2. Because Naoki wins 1 more, he's on the hill. And when you're on the hill, Mark, that takes a little bit of pressure off of you a bit when you get there before your opponent.
Yeah. Somebody came up to me last night after we finished and he said, "Hey, You're the guy with the chair cover on his head. Do you remember that video you
Yeah,
made
yeah,
when you
yeah.
arrived
Yeah,
here?
I arrived here. It was hilarious. So now, question is, how's he going to get on the 6 here? Is he going to go 2 rails?
Whenever you dig down, there's a chance of missing it, imparting a bit of spin that you don't want, but played it well.
He went to 2 rails, but unfortunately ran into the 7, so he's going to call the bank. Didn't hesitate. He's probably going to try to leave the cue ball behind the 7 or the 10 just in case he misses it.
Well,
which he did, but did he hit it with enough speed to?
no, he's
Nope.
left this chance for Nurkioi to get on the hill. Chris REINHOLD still needs 5 racks. Nurkioi just 2.
I'm not sure if he can hit this with follow. I think he can. If he hits it soft enough, he can go 2 rails. He went for the safety. Smart.
Yeah, that is a smart shot. Perfectly played as well. Look at this for a shot. Keep the pressure on.
6.
He wants to hit the bottom rail if possible to stop the cue ball there.
And he's willing it over, swiping it over, samurai style.
Now he wants to leave enough angle on the 7 to slide across the table to leave the cue ball more or less where it's at now for the 8 ball. I don't know. He might have come short on that one. What do you think, Marky? Would you consider the 10 on the side here? Or do you think he's going to bump the 10 and leave the cue ball there and take the slightly tougher cut on the 8 ball? Or potentially the bank?
Just wondering, can he miss the 10 by running through 2 rails and come between?
It's tough to tell here. Yeah, it's tough to tell from here. I think he might end up running into the 10. It's tough to tell. Maybe he'll hit the 10 with a lot of speed and follow. So he'll go the 2 rail route that way. I have to judge that one pretty good if you're coming off the 10.
Got to be careful, right? It's whatever he feels right at the time.
No, he decided to go for the slightly tougher cut on the 8 ball.
Very close now to the hill. Will it be downhill all the way from here for Chris REINHOLD? He's not out of it yet, though. He only takes 1 miss, and it can all change.
Ooh.
Oh, used all the pocket there.
Very nice touch there, Mark. Very nice touch.
Yeah, played it well. So we're going to go for a quick break, guys, and we'll be back with Oi on the hill. back. 9-5 the score there on your screens. Now Kioi breaking on the hill. We'll be back, guys, not long from now. Remember, 12 midday. George Teashea will be in the booth with Tony Robles.
He hit those really well. Look how many balls he made on the break.
Wow.
Made 2 balls. Can play safe on the 1 ball, tuck him underneath the 4 ball.
Oh, he's got to kick this and call the side, surely. Try and make it.
Well, you know, I think at this point of the match, Mark, you just have to call stuff, you know. I mean, you have to obviously call it, you know, just in case it goes in.
Oh, he's played a deliberate foul trying to tie
Yeah.
the 8-3 up. And he really misjudged that one, Tony.
Yeah.
Well, you're a man of the little quotes and the little sayings like uptown, downtown and tweenies and all those kind of things. And there's a special 3-word one that you use towards the end of a match. And are you going to call them
4 words.
4 words?
Yeah. That's all she wrote.
Ah, that, okay, you're putting a that's in front of it, okay. Will it be, or will it be a few more words? Chris REINHOLD
Well, I guess it will be.
is back at the table, and
How
it
many
is.
times does that happen when I say that's all she wrote? I got to stop saying that. It's crazy. It's nuts. Can he see the 3 ball?
I think he can play it rail first, if nothing else. I think he might even be able to see it directly, Tony.
Yeah, just have to guard himself against the 7 or the 10. Oop, he ran into the 7.
It's okay, though.
Well, this 4 ball is almost the equivalent of the 10 ball, Mark.
Oh,
And the
he's
reason I
missed
say
it.
that is because it's the toughest shot out of all the balls that are remaining on the table. He makes
Well,
that
he's
in the
left
final
this.
round.
He's left it as well. Can you believe it? I think he can get past the 9. To
Yeah,
get
if he
enough
does,
of
it's
this
going to go
4.
2 rails. It's going to go 2 rails, center of the table for the 5 if he can see this.
Well,
He's going for it, so
Chris can't say he hasn't had his chances. We're going to go around the room once more for you because it looks like it could be all she wrote. Darren Appleton 5-4 up against Robbie Capito. Christopher Tevez is 6-3 down to Carlo Biardo. Jason Shaw 6-3 up against Francisco Sanchez Ruiz. Mieszko Fortunci 1 down to Sanjin Perlovanovic. Wojtek Shevchik 6-3. He leads Denis Grabe. Oh, 7-4 now. Edgy Geronimo, Danny Maciel. Levan Corteza 5-4 down to reigning champion Eklund Kaci.
thank you for those updates, Mark.
Well, we are all up to date. And
You are always a man with a master plan. And you're definitely not named Stan.
I'm not, but there is a man from Japan
There
who
you
is
go.
going to win this last 16 match of the day, and he will go to the quarterfinals. His name is Naoki Oi. We'll be back midday. Thanks, guys. See you soon.